the X2 Plus Retro Game Stick. It comes with 2 wireless controllers and a mini game stick console, packed with thousands of games. Going for under $30, could this be the ultimate budget emulator stick? Okay, inside the box there is a quick setup pamphlet and a X2 Plus retro game stick. And as you can see, there is some ventilation action going on with this stick. The stick comes with two 2.4G wireless PlayStation 2 style controllers. Ooh, and the controllers are kind of small and have a cheap, lightweight feel to them. There's an on and off switch on the bottom that is quite sharp and pointy. Well, let's check out the buttons. Well, the buttons don't feel too bad, and the D-pad controller isn't very clanky sounding. The left and right sticks are sticky on the top and do press down. Let's take a look at the shoulder buttons on top of the controller. Yes, they are loose and clanky. Each controller requires 2 AAA batteries for power. To activate the controller, cautiously flip that pointy power switch and the indicator lights will come on. There is also a long form set of instructions for the stick, a USB dongle for the controllers, an HDMI extension cord, and a USB power cord. Setup is easy peasy. First, snap on the HDMI extender. Insert the controller dongle here and connect the USB power cord on the side. Insert the other end of the power cord into a USB outlet or standard charging block. Never use a high-speed charging block with these outlets. On your TV, plug in the HDMI extender. When the stick is powered, this blue indicator light will come on. And there's a short video intro while the stick is booting up. This is the 64GB version of the stick that I purchased from AliExpress for under $20. It's stocked with over 20,000 games from multiple emulators all the way up to PSP. On these cheaper game sticks, it's good to have your expectations not too high because there's going to be some poorly performing games and some duplication going on. Pushing start and select buttons simultaneously pulls up the main menu. Here we have ES settings, controller settings, and shutdown system. Under ES settings, scroll all the way down to unlock setting. Tap unlock setting and it requests that you input a secret code. The secret code is B. Tap the B button 3 times, the A button once, and then the B button once. And now with the settings unlocked, you have several more options. Hit the Y button and a search bar comes up, which is very helpful for the thousands and thousands of games packed into the stick. And a controller configuration layout. Let's check out some gameplay here. Let's type in Mario and see what comes up. Let's start out with Super Mario Bros. For Game Boy Advance. The game is running smoothly, the sound and color is good enough. Oh, but the sensitivity on this D-pad is all over the place. Yes, it's almost impossible to come to a complete stop on top of the pipes. Okay, let's try something simpler. Commando on the Atari 7800. A great classic game. Oh, something fluky dookie's kind of happening here on the loading screen. Okay, this game is playing fine. This game only requires 8 directions on the D-pad, so the gameplay is quite smooth and enjoyable. Let's try Xevious from Arcade Classics. Oh, now on this game, the calibration on the D-pad is moving too slow for me to hit the bombing targets. I've played this game many times and it's making it way more difficult than it should be. Yeah, it's ruining the experience. No fun. And now Mortal Kombat 2 on the Sega 32X. This game runs a little smoother, the buttons are responsive, and the D-pad is responsive enough for this game. And now let's try something a little more mid-tier. Here is Crash Bandicoot 2 for PlayStation. Oh, the game is running smoothly and the colors look really good. The controller seems to be able to handle this game, though it probably could be better. But this game is definitely playable. Let's try one more for the PlayStation, Tekken 2. So here's another PlayStation game that's running really smoothly. It looks great. The sound is not distorted. It sounds good. And again, for this type of gameplay, the controller seems to be working fine. Totally playable, though I think some of the games on the PlayStation will be a hit or miss with this controller. And now Top Gear Rally 2 for the Nintendo 64 system. Oh, just the screen loading up is like a nightmare. Yes, it looks like the games for the Nintendo 64 are going to be way too much for the X2 Plus. Like everything about this is not playable. Okay, well, let's just try Crazy Taxi 2 on the Dreamcast.
It's time to make some crazy money. Are you ready? Here we go. Leave it. Quick. Don't be filling up, man. No problem.
Well, this is interesting. Very good looking, smooth gameplay, and the controller's holding up well. Wow, I'm kind of surprised. That was very playable. Okay, let's see what this stick can do with the top tier system, PlayStation Portable. Now, there are a lot of PlayStation Portable mini games on this stick that will play quite well. Here's Howl 21. It has similar gameplay to Xevious, and it plays quite well with this controller. And now the acid test God of War for the PSP. Yeah, this is just another hot mess we have here. Sound, screen, controller, just all of it totally unplayable. I tried to improve the gameplay by going into the PSP settings, but it was to no avail. I enabled the frame rate readout, and if you look at the top right corner of your screen, we're running about 13-14 frames per second on this game. Totally unplayable. And finally, I just wanted to give this controller the centipede test. And yes, the controller sensitivity is such a hot mess, you can't even enjoy a good old game of centipede. Too bad. There are some totally fun and playable games to enjoy on this game stick. However, you have to dig around to find them. Or try to dig around in all the individual menu systems to try to make the controller work. Okay, the X2 Plus is not a great plug and play experience, but it costs about the same price as a pizza. The only positive I could say about this thing is a fun novelty gift that offers instant nostalgia for the most casual of gamers. But for everybody else, I would look elsewhere.
Jedi scum!
Let me know what you think in the comment section below.